All right, so starting with this definition of the absolute value, this is going to come up a great deal. So the absolute value of x, you might have always thought of it as just throwing away the sign, but it is not. The absolute value of x, if the number inside that you're taking the absolute value of is bigger than 0, then you just take itself. If the number is less than 0, then you take the opposite of the negative number. So for example, the absolute value of -2 is the opposite of -2, and that's how we get 2. And if we're just taking the absolute value of 2, it's bigger than 0, so we just get 2. All right, so this is a fact that's going to come up often as well. So the square root of x squared, because the radical is there, you know when you see the radical, so root 9 is 3, so we always have the positive number from the principal root. So we have to say we're going to take the absolute value of x. Okay, so just a couple of big deals, this one and this one, that definitions that are going to come up, and you're going to need to remember them, refer back to your. All right, let's go solve these absolute value inequalities. So this means the distance from the origin is smaller than or equal to 1. Let me just get a picture going here. So it's between here. So the way we say that in a math statement is less than or equal to 1 or greater than or equal to -1. The way we say this, and I just threw in an equal here and a not equal here just to have variety. This is distance from the origin is bigger than 2. So here's 2, so I would say out this way. And here's a distance of 2 and go out this way. So to give the solution, these two solutions, I want to say x's are smaller than -2 or x's are bigger than 2. I know you know this, you've done this before, but just need to remind you. So if it's a less than inequality, it can be written in one statement. If it's a greater than inequality, you're going to have two statements. All right, so if it comes at it like this, then I say 5x minus 2 is less than 1 or bigger than -1, and then I solve for x by adding 2 everywhere, and then I divide through by 5, and there's my solution. So here, with this absolute value inequality, I've got a greater than, so I'm going to have 3 minus 2x is going to be smaller than or equal to -4, or 3 minus 2x is going to be bigger than or equal to 4. So then I'm going to solve this one for x, so -2x by subtracting 3, so I get -7, and I'm going to divide through by the -2, so I get 7/2 here. This one here, when I subtract the 3, I get a 1, and then I divide through by the -2, change the sign again. So these are the answers. Smaller than or equal to 1/2 or bigger than or equal to 7/2. All right, so here are some basic graphs that you're going to need to have memorized to be able to give a quick sketch of it. So I'm going to quickly run through them. So here is y equal x. You know y equal x squared is the parabola. It looks like this, or if it's any even number, even integers I should say. So x to the 4th, y equal x to the 6th, same basic shape as a parabola. You know y equal x cubed looks like this. So if it's y equal x to the 5th, it's very similar. So so that you can make this generalization. Here is square root of x. 1 over x is a hyperbola that looks like this. And if it's 1 over x to an odd integer, so if it's 1 over x cubed, it's similar to this as well. 1 over x squared, they're both up here. So same thing, if it was 1 over x to the 4th power, it would look like this as well. So x equal a is this vertical line at a. Y equal a is a horizontal line at a. Y equal absolute value of x looks like this. All right, let's come back up here, and I'm going to stop because the garbage truck is here.